Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Earth Angel HQ, where healing is the weapon and love is the language. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day, because I am. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys for the collective. I have no idea what's going to come out, but let's just see what Spirit wants us to know, okay? All right. Starting with my personal deck that I love. All right. Holy and Divine Spirit, what do you need the collective to know right now? Somebody's ignoring the signs in a situation. So I have the butterfly in reverse. I have the clairs, which, refers to your inner sight, your inner hearing, your divine sight, divine hearing, divine knowledge. The village is here. Spirit guides is here in reverse. And I don't normally read those cards in reverse, but I'm going to take it like that. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse and hamster wheel is here. So there's a divine gift that's kind of like waiting for you, but it's waiting for you to get out of this hamster wheel energy. Let's clarify some stuff. Actually, before I do, give me a second. This butterfly in reverse. And I'm not even using this deck, but on the bottom of the deck that's near me is action, and right behind that is the sun. So the sun is referring to new beginnings, and action, of course, is moving forward, making progress. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. And it's like you're preventing this transformation, but why? That's what I want to know. And you've been getting signs with the clairs and spirit guides in reverse, but you're ignoring the signs. Clarify spirit guides in reverse. The portal in reverse. I cannot make this up. Thank you, Spirit. And inner child is right behind that, and La Luna is right behind that. There may be some inner child issues referring to like disappointment. You take a risk or you want something like I'm talking to the type of person in the collective who wants something to happen, so they'll think about the opposite because they don't want to get their hopes up. That's what I'm getting. But now that you know about certain things, I feel like that energy may have worked for you in the past or when you were a kid, inner child here. But now that you are very well of manifestation and the law of attraction and how you draw things in, I think that type of energy is working against you because it's rooted in some sort of trauma. It's rooted in something that you are not healing from. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. This is whatever this is your birthright. It's something that you deserve, but because you won't leave this hamster wheel energy, it's not coming in. Clarify the hamster wheel. Triggers in reverse. And I don't even think that card is supposed to come in reverse. And spiritual breadcrumbs. You may be afraid of your own power, and I know that sounds wild, but follow me here. The signs that you're getting might kind of freak you out. You might be very new to this clairvoyant energy, claircognizant, clairaudient, clairgustant, if you smell stuff or touch things and you can pick up the energy of those things. Something is scaring you about your gifts. Now, let's clarify the village, because you might have told somebody about this, or maybe you may have had these gifts when you were younger, and they may have lied dormant for a long time, and now they're starting to come back up to the surface because it's time to use them. But it's like you don't want to do this, but whatever this is, that's where your abundance lies. Clarify the village, please. Silver linings in reverse, and beyond the veil on the bottom of the deck. Somebody might be like low-key gaslighting you about your gifts, about things that you say you've seen or heard. And the reason why they're doing that is because you can see something. You can see something that they can't, and you might actually be peering into their lives a little more than they want to. Now I'm going to clarify the butterfly in reverse, and we'll keep it moving. Clarify the butterfly in reverse. Divine detox. And then backsliding. Damn, this is kind of similar to the energy I got in the reading about tough love. There's something you're being required to let go of, and once you do it, the blessings are coming in. Like that Ace of Pentacles is gonna go upright because you look, and because you're in, I mean, it was clarified by the Empress. You're very powerful. I'm sorry. Give me one more on hamster wheel and triggers in the reverse, please. Ciao. La Luna. You're afraid to make a move because you don't know what's going to happen. You're afraid to take some sort of risk because you don't know what's going to happen. But Spirit is trying to tell you that, you know, they'll be with you, but I don't think you believe that. And I think that belief has something to do with something that's happened in your childhood where people may have let you down, disappointed you, and, you know, you really needed a handout. You really needed that support, and it wasn't there. And, you know, the Most High is telling you to trust God, not man. But you're not really... You're being guided to take a leap of faith, some sort of risk, and it's to get a blessing in your life. It's a physical blessing with the Ace of Pentacles, but you don't want to do it. And it's kind of conflicting with the energy of like who you are, the essence of who you are, which is the Empress. Man or woman, it doesn't matter to me. Masculine or feminine energy, it doesn't matter to me. But this portal is being blocked. I need to know more about this. I am sorry. One more on Spirit Guides in the reverse, portal in reverse. The Sun. Okay. Okay. So there was something that you wanted in the past and you felt like you deserved it and it didn't come through. But you're going to find out why it didn't come through. Because it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. You may even see a vision of why this didn't come through. And because you didn't transition, because you didn't, you know, fly off with that butterfly. See the butterflies in reverse? If y'all can see that. You started to backslide. You were doing really well. And something that you expected to happen did not happen. But it didn't happen because something better it wasn't aligned for you. It wasn't even that you're not deserving of it. It wasn't aligned for you. All right. I think I'm going to leave that there for now. And I'm going to leave the cards there. I was guided to use the Spirit Animal Oracle. So let's see what's going on. Skunk Spirit in reverse, know your worth at the bottom of the deck. You were going to settle for something, but it was something that you wanted. This could be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be just the way that you are treated and respected in your personal life. You deserve way more. The Empress. Hell, this could have been a property that you wanted, an apartment that you wanted, a car that you wanted. Maybe the loan didn't go through or something like that. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I could definitely see that. Something didn't happen, and because of that, this hamster wheel energy is giving me like that. If you would have gotten a yes, it would have been a chain of events that led to like other things that you felt were going to work out in your life. Because this was a no, it's like other things were a no. Like because you didn't get the loan for the car, now you can't take the job that's on the other side of town, and because of that you're not going to be able to make enough money to, it's that kind of thing. But it didn't happen because whatever you had envisioned in your mind, Spirit is trying to tell you that there's an easier way to go about something. Okay. And whatever that easier way is way more aligned with what your energy is all about, which is the Empress. Whew, I hope that made sense because that was a lot. Excuse the lick. I gotta do it. All right, Spirit, please help bring some more clarity to this reading. What else do you want the collectives to know? Come on now. I love it. Spirit has your back is in the reverse. I'm trying to tell you, there is something that you don't trust about Spirit's plan because you can't see it. You don't know what it is, but God is trying to tell you, I have something for you. It's much, much better than what you were trying to put together. I know you felt like you had it all. Remember I was talking about the chain of events? I know you felt like you had it all together. You know, if this thing happened and that come through and then, you know, that they say yes and then they'll say yes, it's going to be much easier. It's going to be way more streamlined. Like it will be easy. I'm trying to tell you, but you can't see it. It's almost like a surprise. And I swear I saw surprise party somewhere in my deck. Ooh. The next card, Buffalo Spirit. I love this card. The abundant universe will provide. I mean, this is literally what I'm talking about right now. The abundant universe will take care of you. Buffaloes are abundant. You know, they are on the vast prairie and you see them in large amounts. You don't hardly ever see one buffalo, two buffaloes, but they are I don't know what you call like a bunch of them, but it's a bunch of them. So Spirit is trying to let you know to trust the process. Allow me to take the lead, because this blessing that's coming in is going to require a lot of surrender from you. It's going to require a lot of surrender from you. Now, the next card, open to infinite possibility, Starfish Spirit. That's what you are kind of fighting with right now. The surrender of it all, knowing that you don't know. With Starfish Spirit, you have to really release that control and that rigidity. That you have to welcome flow in this. And on the bottom of the deck is Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. I know that was just an example that I gave about, you know, the car and getting the job and all of that. But whatever it is that you had planned that you wanted to come through was very convoluted. Like, it was a lot of moving parts. And this is not only clearing out the clutter of a situation, but clearing out the clutter in your mind. Stop thinking so negatively. Stop assuming that the worst is going to happen because things have happened before. You are not the same person that you used to be. You know, you have grown, you have evolved, you see things differently. If you truly believe that you've learned those lessons in your life, why do they have to repeat? They don't have to repeat. But if you are constantly focused on what happened that was negative in your life, then you're constantly manifesting this in a fucking loop. That hamster wheel. That's the hamster wheel. And you know what's crazy? Now I understand this triggers in reverse, because you've looped so many times with this energy, it don't even phase you no more. That's what I mean by expecting the worst to happen. You feel like the worst has happened so many times. This Ace of Pentacles has been in reverse for so long. You can't see the silver lining in a situation because you're like, you know what, this always happens to me. And with the Village here, hell, this might be a generational thing. Like, this happens to me and it's happened to my family. So we're just used to it. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're used to losing. Somebody feels like that. Somebody, and I'm saying that at 444. Somebody is used to losing. And so they don't really expect the impossible anymore. They don't expect miracles to happen because they've crossed their fingers and their eyes and they prayed and it didn't happen. But God is really testing your resolve to be open to possibilities, open to infinite possibilities, and trusting that the abundant universe will provide, and trusting that Spirit has your back, because Spirit does. But if you know, it's co-creation. I said that in the last reading. If you don't trust that Spirit is going to take your blessing and magnify it, or take what you want and assist you with bringing it to fruition, because it do take action. I know I'm not using this deck, but it do take action. How can anything happen? So right now, and there's take time out. You probably need to slow down a little bit. You want something to happen and you want it to happen now, but see, take time out was in the reverse. So I strongly suggest you take a moment, breathe, make sure that you know exactly what you want, and clear out the clutter of your mind, and clean your house. That ain't for everybody. That ain't for everybody, but clean your house. Clean your house. Throw out things that you know you're not going to wear. Throw out things that you know you're not going to use. You haven't used them in years. There is a crowded energy. Like, you don't have room to breathe. And take time out was the card right behind clear out the clutter. What does it have on it? A brown bear. What do bears do? Hibernate. And it's December. Come on, Sierra. It's January, and this is winter. It's hibernation time. So it's time to, reflect, go within, take a moment, breathe, listen to your body, please. If your body is telling you to rest, rest. In this deck, and I know this is I just flipped, and this is the card that I was going to tell you guys about. Y'all the best. System upgrade. So when your body is going through system upgrades, I liken it to like a computer. And when your computer is downloading new information, or if you are, doing an upgrade of a program, if you have a cell phone like an iPhone, and usually your iPhone does all that upgrading at night, because that's likely when you're not using it. System upgrade is telling you to listen to your body, to pay attention to the signs when you are being required to slow down. It is not for you to push past that energy. You heard that? It's not for you to push past that energy, but say, you know what? I'm really tired. I'm going to take a nap. I understand it's the middle of the day, but I really need to rest. And during that rest, you are receiving the downloads. You are receiving those system upgrades so that you can be stronger, wiser, more dedicated to your goals, more focused. You will have that creative energy to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. But it's ebb and flow, baby. It's ebb and flow. You can't just power through it all the time. And for somebody, not everybody, but for some of you, you are feeling it's best to go full throttle all the time. You might be a fire sign, or you might have fire strongly in your chart, because the passion is starting to go overboard. And if you're not a fire sign, you might be operating in fire energy. But if you're not a fire sign, then that energy is starting to wane a little bit, and you need to allow it. Go back to what feels good to you. If you're a water sign, maybe it's time to process your emotions and really take a deep dive on that. If you're an earth sign, maybe you need to ground. If you're an air sign, there's something that you need to do, but it's outside of the energy of full throttle. Okay, Spirit is saying take time out and really just clean out the clutter of your mind. So for air signs, back to that, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Stop doing the what if that happens, then what if that happens, and if that happens, then what if that happens. That's really what we've been talking about now, because it never happens the way you expect it to. You might manifest what you want, but it's never really the way you expected it to. Spirit be trying to switch it up for us and keep us on our toes, but it's really more about allowing us to trust the process and surrendering to that process. All right, let's do a little tarot, and then we'll be out of here. Holy Spirit, what tarot messages do you have for us? Is there any more information that you can give the collective on this reading? Ace. Oh, excuse me. Knight of Cups. I don't know why I said the ace. That's a lot of cards. What else? Ooh. You've got an offer here. But but you scared to take it. The Chariot ain't even supposed to be in reverse. I'm going to take it like that. Clarify this Knight of Cups, please. What is this offer? King of Cups. Whoa. And the Magician on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords and the star right behind that. Okay, so I have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Something didn't go right before. Something ended really badly. And because of that, you're like, well, why should I keep trying? That is literally what we've been talking about this whole damn reading. Thank you, Spirit. We're definitely tapped in right now. And what's wild is the conflicting energy is you're afraid to take this risk, but you manifesting it. Make it make sense. With the Ace of Swords right behind that, you need to be truthful, not only about what you want, but what's holding you back from accepting it. Because something is not going to happen the way that it happened before, but you have to release the past and the pain from the past. This 10 of Swords must have hurt real bad. It did. Because now it's leaving you in this like anxious energy where you're kind of afraid to move forward on something. This card says hopelessness. I mentioned that before. You know, maybe we're just losers. Maybe we don't win. That's not true. But it is if you believe it. If that's the energy you put out, that's what you get back. And the Chariot in reverse, you can't even go anywhere in the Chariot because on one hand, you don't feel like you're going to get what you want, but on the other hand, you want it so bad. Like you don't believe in what you desire. You don't believe you're going to get what you want, but you really, really want it. And it's here. For those of you, if this is love, if this is romance, you've had some really tough relationships in the past, and you haven't given up on love. Because you know what's right behind the Magician and the Ace of Swords? The mother loving star. You haven't given up on love. But that's kind of like when you're in your room and you're saying, you know what, I would really want somebody. I really want someone to love me. I really want to be in a relationship. I'm not giving up on love. You may have actually said that. But when it presents itself, Knight of Cups, you are not so much emotionally imbalanced, but you're emotionally withdrawn. You're kind of like, you're going to make somebody work for it. You're going to make somebody work for it. And you really deserve it. With the Wheel of Fortune here, you deserve it, but you gotta get your mind right. That's that clean out the clutter energy. It's all in your mind, baby. It's all in your mind. And once you let that go, then this Chariot can turn upright and you can get going. It's like, okay, not only do you believe in what you desire, but you're very specific and clear on what you want. Now let's go. Now this hamster wheel turns in reverse. We're getting off the hamster wheel. You know, we're getting out of this cycle, this repetitive cycle. All right, what else do you want the collective to know? 3 of Cups, Judgment. Give me one more on this 3 of Cups energy, please. I think it's a new day, and I really think that you're going to come out of this. But right now, at this present moment, because we asked what does the collective need to know, you are warring with your mind, and this war in your mind is based on things that did not go right in the past. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing clarified judgment. There it is. 3 of Swords. What did I say? But if you continue to believe that, then, you know, it's not a brand new day. Spirit is calling judgment and saying that this chapter is closed. And you know what's on the bottom of the deck? The Fool. What did I just say? This chapter is closed. But if you're so focused on the loss and the despair and the heartbreak and you feel hopeless, then you will get hopelessness. Okay? Any last messages for the collective? Damn, you want it, man. 7 of Pentacles. You may even be working on yourself And this isn't just about love. This could be, like I said, a new job, a new car. If it's a car or an apartment, maybe you're focused on getting your credit together, or you are saving up. But you're doing something, you're putting in the work, but you're getting so close to this wheel of fortune turning and this good fortune coming in for you. You're letting it slip out of your hands because of things that haven't gone right in the past. Any last messages for the collective, please? I just saw the Five of Pentacles. There's some spirit of lack here. The Hierophant. The Star. Okay, so in my mind, I heard wisdom is the teacher. Like, let the pain of the past go from pain to power to wisdom. Because knowledge is knowing, but wisdom is applying it. And there's something that you need to apply right now. Like, use those experiences to not make the same, to not keep yourself in that hamster cycle, to not learn the same lessons over again, but don't allow it to keep you stuck. And it's stuck in your head. Like, you're doing all of the work, but you're not really, like, once you get to a certain threshold, you start getting anxious and like triggered. You might even be sleeping poor. Look, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You get stuck in this mental prison, and then you don't want to move, and it's like, well, damn, you was doing all of the things. And remember, the clears is here. You might have been getting signs that you're on the right track, but then spirit guides is in reverse and the portal is in reverse. So the closer you get, you stop listening to your guides. You stop believing because it's like you're afraid of having the same thing happen again. Excuse me. But if you don't go that final, like that extra mile, that final leg of the race, then you'll never know. You know, the only thing worse than a failure is not attempting to try. So you gotta try. You got to. That's what we're here for. It's the journey. These are the lessons of life. And you still here. And if you're still here, you're supposed to be learning the lessons. All right. Is there anything else? Last message for the collective. Let's roll out. King of Swords and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Be honest with yourself. Please. Not just about what you want, but what you need to do to get there. The person that I'm talking to right now is very well aware of how they are holding themselves back. And I know, based on the last two readings that I've done, this is probably the shit that people do not want to hear. They want to hear about, you know, how somebody getting karma and all of this. Okay, so if the person is getting karma, what now? If they're getting revenge, or you're not they, if karma is being distributed to this person and they're supposed to get karma and you're supposed to get this good dharma, this good karma, how are you going to get it if you're not taking action? Hello? So you have to be truthful with yourself about what you need to do. You have to clear out the clutter. That's that other thing, this mental clarity. There's, oh, and the Ace of Pentacles is right behind that. Let's go. There's a blessing waiting on you, but you really have to be honest with yourself and be disciplined. Be disciplined and keep that momentum. But take time for yourself to keep your mind clear and your heart open and to be ready to receive the messages that Spirit has for you. Okay? So that is the reading for today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe and let me know what you think. I hope it resonated with you, and I'm really, really grateful to have you here with me. All right? I'll see you next time. Bye.